Good morning, guys. It's Saturday, it's 9 a.m., and we are going to get into our Fit by 15 full body workout. It's going to be ugly, but it's going to be efficient, and you are going to get a serious session in 15 minutes. So if you're not ready, get yourself ready while other people come in online, and then we'll get going. I just want to minimize my window here so I don't have to listen to myself. And we are going to use our chair for our warm-up. All right, so if you are not ready, get yourself set now. We're going to use our chair for our warm-up. And then all you're going to need after that is your kettlebell. And we're going to be working in 45-second windows. And then we're going to get a 30-second breather after every 4.5 minutes. That's right, 30-second breather after 4.5 minutes. So you got to work continuously for 4.5 minutes in order to earn that 30-second breather. It's going to be full body. It's going to be tough, but in 15 minutes, you're going to be all good. Asia, Italy is ready. Hey, Italy, what's going on, Asia? How are you? Whereabouts in Italy are you from? Okay, so a couple more minutes, or a couple more seconds, I should say. Let people come online, and then we'll get into our warm-up. So we're going to go slightly different with our warm-up today. That's what the chair is here for. So just have it to the side of your workspace, and then have your bell or your weight, your dumbbell, your kettlebell, whatever it is, your bag of books. Have it nearby, ready to go. All right, guys, a couple more seconds. More people coming online. Excellent work. All right. Okay, so simple as... Let's get into our warm-up. So we're going to go feet shoulder width. We're going to turn our toes out. We're going to drop through the hips, pushing through the soles of the feet, come back up tall. Take your time. This is the warm-up. It's bringing us up to speed. So for those of you who are used to a more stereotypical warm-up like we did in the last session on Wednesday, this is different. We're going to be moving. So keep that squat going. I'm just going to start my timer. So keep that squat going. So we are going warm for 3 minutes. And at the end of the 3 minutes... we're going to get straight into the session. Tuscany. Okay, Tuscany's ready to get back in shape. Was Tuscany out of shape? Okay, so from there, we're now going to go into step-ups on your chair. So have your chair nearby, full push through the sole of that foot to come up. We're alternating feet. So every time you're at the top of the chair, we're changing feet. We're dropping ourselves down. We're squeezing our abs. We're pushing through the sole of the foot to get back up tall again. So remember that this is the warm-up. So it doesn't have to be crazy on the tempo. It just has to be perfect on the technique. That's it. Okay, so we're going to come back off that chair now, back into our squats. And then at the bottom of every second squat, hook our fingers under our toes, raise our hips high, and down for 2. And then back into regular squats again. So we're really starting to feel those legs coming online. And after those 2, I'm back into my Russian baby makers. Okay, back to our chair step up. Every 2 chair step ups is going to be followed by a rear lunge on each leg. And then we're back up into 2 steps and then 2 rear lunges. Don't freak out if you get the sequence wrong. It's just about movement patterns. It's about moving the joints, the tendons, the ligaments, and getting those muscles working. So we're working our glutes, our hamstrings, our quads, and we're also getting the heart rate up. Get that knee all the way to the floor. That's it, nice work. So after the next 2 step-ups and 2 lunges, we're then going to get into the high plank position. Okay, so we're going to go into our high plank position now. We're going to walk our hands all the way in. We're going to tip our toes. We're going to walk them all the way out. And we're going to do a push-up. And you can use your knees on the floor for the push-up. That's fine. Okay, so first exercise we're going to go into today is going to be kettlebell squats. We're going to be going for 45 seconds on our squats. That leads into thrusters. Thrusters will lead into overhead rear lunge. Okay, standing up. Bodyweight lunges off the chair. Forward lunges this time. So in 20 seconds time, we're going into our kettlebell squats. So shake out your legs. Push your chair aside. 12 seconds, get your bell onto your chest. 8 seconds, feet shoulder width. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's drop. So we're dropping through the hips. Big inhale as we drop. Big exhale as we drive to the soles of the feet and come back up tall. So we're going to be working for 15 minutes exactly. 4.5 minutes you're going to be moving, 30 seconds you're going to be recovering. So we have another 25 seconds left on squats, and then we're going to turn that into a thruster. That's a full squat into an overhead press. You can use one hand or two. It's entirely up to you. I'm going to start shifting the kettlebell to my right hand because I want to use my right side for the first half of the thrusters. There's no rest between exercises. Going into thrusters in 3, 2, 1. We're now into thrusters. So it's a full squat into an overhead press. Big inhale on the way down. Brace the abs. Big exhale as we drive through the soles of those feet. Let's come back up tall. After this, we're going to keep the bell above the head and we're going to go rear lunge. I'm changing sides because it's halfway through the round. Take your time, work your way through it. You do not have to go high tempo with this today. There is enough work in that 4.5 minute window to get that skyrocket on the heart rate. 3 seconds, the bell stays above the head, and rear lunge, let's go. So if I've got my left hand above my head, my left leg is going back behind me. Take your time. You can hear by my breathing, even though we're on our third exercise, that this guy is tough. In 6 seconds, I'm going to change sides. I'm not going to do it above my head. Changing sides. So I'm now on the right side. 15 seconds. That bell comes down and into swings. Again, one hand or two. Alternate if you want. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and into your swings. So remember, soles of the feet aggressively drive into the floor. Keep your shoulder blades pinned back at all times, like you're holding a tennis ball between them. Keep those abs squeezed nice and tight at the top. There's 6 exercises in total. You're on number 4. You're halfway through it. After this, we're going to go into snatch. That's where the bell starts on the floor, and then it finishes above the head. From the floor above the head, one fluid movement. 3, 2, 1. Snatch it from the floor above the head, back to the floor. Big drive through the soles of those feet. Big squeeze on the abs. Keep the shoulder blades pinned back. That rest period is coming up soon enough, and it's going to be burpees after this to finish it off and then give you that 30-second breather. 20 seconds away from burpees. Remember, there is no rest between exercises. 10 seconds, that's your challenge for today. 8 seconds, 7, 6, 5, 4, burpees in 3, 2, 1. Let's go, burpees. Hands on floor, legs go back, chest goes down, and then come back up to finish it. So in 33 seconds, you've got yourself a 30-second window to recover, and then we're going again. We're going through that sequence 2 more times after this set. 20 seconds. Nice work. 10 seconds away from the rest period. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. You got 30 seconds. In through nose, out through mouth. Whew. Let us know how you're getting on. If you can type, because in 18 seconds, we're going back into our squats. In through nose, out through mouth. 10 seconds. Get your bell. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, feet shoulder width, and let's drop. Remember with the squat, you're dropping through the hips. You're not dropping through the knees. As the hips drop, they go back, and the knees get pushed out to the side into a V. They are tracking in the same direction as the toes are pointing. Soles of the feet fully in contact with the floor at all times. Abs tight. 12 seconds, we're into thrusters. So that means the squat train is continuing. I'm going to shift that belt to my left shoulder now. Keep squatting. 3, 2, 1, we're into thrusters. Whew. So it's a big inhale as we drop the hips. It's a big exhale as we drive the floor away aggressively. We're looking for full range of movement, always. Full range of movement equals good technique. Technique always outweighs tempo. 22 seconds left, and then we're one today, the overhead rear lunge. If you're struggling with the overhead, 10 seconds away from the overhead rear lunge. Mike is giving me jip. Okay, we got the bell overhead rear lunge. We fix the mic on our belt line, and we kick our leg back, drop the knee to the floor, and come back up tall. And remember, if you're in trouble, bring the bell down to your shoulder and keep moving with the bell on the shoulder. The overhead is just an extra bit of spice for the movement. 20 seconds. After this, we're going to go into our swings. So try and get it from, as the bell comes down from the overhead position, that's your first swing. That just negates any rest that you might be subconsciously trying to take. 3, 2, 1, and swing it. Whew. So we're driving the soles of the feet down, pinning the shoulder blades back, keeping the abs nice and tight. This is taking a bite out of me, but I can see that rest period coming up after the snatch and burpee. We have 25 seconds of swings. We're going to go into the snatch next. Again, you can use 2 hands. If you're struggling to get the bell above the head, just bring it to your chin. But again, whatever way you scale it, it's supposed to be 100% for you and your ability, not a shortcut. 3, 2, 1, snatch it from the floor, above the head. Whew. Earn the rest period, which is coming up after the burpees. And remember, with the snatch, you are never lifting with the arm, you are steering with the arm. The energy that lifts it is from the legs and hips. You transfer that energy through your abs, your core, by maintaining perfect posture on the shoulder blades and tight abs at the top. 8 seconds, we're into burpees. 4, 3, 2, 1. Burpees, let's go. Keep moving. 40 seconds away from your breather. And then we got one more round through, and then it's high fives. Time for a coffee. 28 seconds. If you're doing this on record, let us know how you're getting on. What you like, what you dislike, how you got on. 15 seconds. Keep moving, come on. 10 seconds. 7 seconds, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. You got 30 seconds. Do with it whatever you want. We got one more round coming up. We got 20 seconds till that kicks off. Remember your scaling options. You reduce the weight, you introduce the support like a chair, or you change the range of movement. 4 seconds, we're squatting. 3, 2, 1, let's go. It is our last time through this 6-sequence set. 6-sequence set. Here's a tongue twister. Say that fast 10 times. So we got 30 seconds before we're into our last set of thrusters. Think about every time you finish an exercise, you're knocking it off the list, not to be repeated. Today. 18 seconds. Thrusters are coming up in 15. 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're into our thrusters. Let's go. As that bell comes down to your shoulder, use it to push yourself into the squat. Don't bring it to your shoulder while you're still standing tall. As it comes down, it knocks you down into the next rep. That'll keep you honest and make sure you get the full range of movement. We're halfway through the set. Quick change on the hands. Overhead rear lunge is coming up next. Keep those knees pushed out to the side. This is tough. 10 seconds. Woo. Big squeeze on those abs. And overhead rear lunge. Woo. Kick the leg back. Drop the knee to the floor. The abs are so important on this one. You got to squeeze them. Otherwise, you're going to be swinging to get momentum to come up out of that movement. We don't want that. We want to maintain rigid structures. Coming up on halfway, changing hands, switching legs. Do not lunge like you're on a tightrope. Lunge like you're on train tracks. Maintain that width. 10 seconds away from swings. Take the bell coming down as your first swing. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and swing it. Rigid on the abs, rigid on the shoulder blades, aggressive on the soles of the feet. We got 2 more exercises after this. It's going to be the snatch, and it's going to be burpees, and then it's high fives all around. This is a tough one today. You'd be surprised how much you can fit in 15 minutes when you really apply it. 10 seconds. Snatch next. Keep that posture, otherwise the back is going to give out. And snatch it. From the floor, above the head, back to the floor, above the head. And if you need to take that extra half a second at the bottom of the lift to dial in your posture and the tension in the system before that bell leaves the floor, then do it. I'd rather you took 3 to 4 seconds doing a good lift than 1 to 2 doing a half-ass lift, because that will ultimately lead to a breakdown and possibly an injury. We're 12 seconds away from our burpees to put a cherry on top. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burpees, let's go. This is your last window. We're 40 seconds away from the finish line. Keep moving. Earn the workout. Earn the rest. 27. 24. 21. 18. 15. Keep moving. 7 seconds. And rest. Oh, wow. That crept up on me. Breathe. Now is the time to get a slug of water. In through nose, out through mouth. So, perfect thing to complement this session would be a cardio session. So that means getting out, doing steady state cardio, a walk, a cycle, a swim, a run, chase your dog around the hill, whatever it is. Elevate your heart rate. Keep it there for about half an hour, 20 minutes max, or minimum. Okay, if you're still with me, feet nice and wide, soften the knees, stick the butt out the back, drop the backs of the hands to the floor. Well done today, guys. Whew. So we're looking for maximum results in minimum time. That's the world over. And these 15-minute sessions are modular. So if you're doing this on record, or you want to, you can do a couple back-to-back to build up a larger routine, 15 minute, half an hour, 45 minute, and so on. So if you've got that extra half an hour, hey, go to our Fit by 15 playlist, and you'll find previous ones in there. Okay, so from there, we're now going to go into a lunge. Drop our knee all the way to the floor, and just tip that knee forward at top. Relax the shoulder blades, sink forward, feel the stretch on that hip flexor, on the one that's on the ground. Thank you. Nick, you're very welcome. Are you still with us, Tuscany? So guys, again, the fact that it's live gives us the extra benefit of being able to answer questions. So if you've got any issues, any questions, stick them in the chat. I'll see them come up on my screen, and I'll be able to answer them. There's no such thing as a bad question, except of course if it's a bad question. And then if you were doing this on record, that's fine. Okay, change sides. If you're doing this on record, that's fine. Stick your question in the comment section below. We will get to it with an answer. It may not be the right answer or the answer you're looking for, but it will be an answer. And if we don't know what to answer, we will make up a convincing lie. We're very good at that. I'm joking. We will find the answer for you, obviously, as long as it's health and fitness relevant. Not like, why does my cat keep peeing under the bed? Shouldn't have a cat anyway. Okay, up we come. Big breath in through the nose. Hold it for a second. Release it out the mouth. Tuscany is dead, but still with you. Good. Good to see you, Asya. I hope I pronounced that right. Asya. And we'll see you on future sessions. Okay, guys, till then, enjoy your weekend. Have a good one. Bye.